Number 2, reading aloud your daily text.
我的寄宿家庭经验。对国外学生来说，寄宿家庭是一个难忘且痛苦的回忆。起初，他待在他的房间，和寄宿家庭的互动不多，但后来他决定多与他们沟通。他最美好的回忆是在万圣节照顾寄宿家庭的小孩，最后他拥有很美好经验。
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the second part of our class. We're going to be practicing our reading skills, but also our speaking and pronunciation skills by reading a new article aloud today. 现在我们要做什么呢？我们要练习我们的阅读技巧，可是另外也要练习我们的绘画还有发音的技巧。要这么做，我们有新的一篇文章，这篇文章叫 My Homestay Experience。我会先念出来，然后我念完之后，要换你啊，你自己也要念出来啊。So let's get going, and I'll read the article aloud first. A homestay experience can be memorable, miserable, or both, depending on how you make use of your time with the family. I came to believe this through my experience with my host family. I wanted to do a homestay to experience Canadian life, even though I didn't have any idea what Canadian life meant. As you may know, there are many immigrants in Canada. I was told that I was lucky to stay with a family who were born in Canada. However, the father was always busy with work and the mother with looking after the kids, 2 boys, 2 and 3 years old. So I kind of felt alone for the first few months. I went home right after school and stayed in my room, doing homework, watching TV, or sending emails to my friends in my home country. They weren't bad days, but they were not what I had expected. I thought I was wasting my time with the host family. At that point, I decided to come out of my room more often and to spend more time with the family in the evening. Because of my effort, my host mom and I started to have more conversation. I forgot to mention that my English was practically non-existent when I arrived in Canada. So my host mom undoubtedly had a hard time communicating with me at first. However, I never gave up because I wanted to speak English to her and the family. I always used the dictionary and wrote down what I wanted to say. Sometimes I read the notes to my mom. Other times I just passed the note to her and prayed, "Please understand what I mean." My host mother was always patient and also, I think, enjoyed conversation with me. My best memory of the homestay was on Halloween. The kids wore their favorite costumes and went door to door trick-or-treating with their father. I walked with them around the neighborhood. The kids were usually shy about knocking on the door and asking for treats. But when they did, it was heartwarming. It was a heartwarming scene watching a father looking at his kids' growth. My English definitely improved throughout my 1-year homestay experience. There are many things I want to thank my homestay family for. They taught me how to speak English. They showed me love. I feel especially grateful because since my experience with my homestay family, I appreciate my own family more than ever. Now that's it for our article. A little bit long. I know it seemed a little long to me, but give it a try. If you have time, read it all. But if you don't, at least read through the first couple of paragraphs. Now this article is very interesting. It's talking about being an international student and staying not in a dormitory, but in a host family. And they're called homestays. Now you can do that. This person here stayed with the family, and at first they didn't talk very much or interact. The father and mother were very busy. But later on, the student made an effort to talk to them using a dictionary, writing notes, passing notes, and talking with them. And eventually they had good conversation. Most exciting experience or memorable experience was on Halloween when the children went out trick-or-treating and having fun. I can understand that. It is a lot of fun. And so in the end, the person enjoyed their homestay experience because they made a very good effort to communicate and interact with the family. And if you have a chance, I would highly recommend to go stay with a family overseas. I'm sure that you would enjoy it, and it will help to improve your English as well. Now that's it for our reading. Let's go on to the next part.